Hello everyone, my name is Yowsum, and welcome back to Regrowth. And per usual, I do not remember what we did last time, but I know what I want to do this time. And hopefully it'll work, because it should help us make things a tad more automated around here. At least in the way of gathering resources, which is right now a tad bit manual, and manual's overrated. Let's take a peek here and see. So the first thing we're going to need is we've got our Horn of the Wild, we've got some living wood, and we've got some rotten flesh that has not been cubed yet. The reason I want the rotten flesh is so we can convert it into leather. Well, at least the fireworks went outside this time. A little better than going off in my face on the inside here. We're going to take this, we're going to do leather, we're going to do a Horn of the Wild, and we're going to do our 6 wood and get ourselves a drum. So now we got a drum. So the idea here, go down to this little hole I dug here, and I think, did I mark the middle? I did not. Can't remember exactly how I was thinking of doing this. I think we'll put it right on the ground for the time being. So that's going to sit there. Now we need more toys. Let's see, which order did I put these in here? We need this and this. This. No, that's not right. This goes here. I set this stuff all in a nice order that made perfect sense. Ish. Yeah, whatever. Let's just pick it all up. Okay, so the idea here, we need a redstone root. Can you take a wild guess what we're going to make? I haven't made one yet. We're using some of our ill-gotten redstone. But, let's see. It should be 2 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of those. And a seed. Now we have a hopperhawk, which is one of the more awesome plants in Botania. We're also going to need... something's missing from this. Cannot spell M-O-N-O-C. Okay. Alright, so we need mana steel, mana glass, and 3 nuggets. So, piece of glass, piece of mana steel, 1, 2, 3, 3 nuggets. And we gotta go feed this stuff into the pool here. Okay. And come back inside. Alright, so, was it this and that? No. Close-ish. Okay, so you're gonna be that way. There we go. Mana Seer Monocle. Now, let's put this thing on our face. You can see was it 5? We now look awesome. Ever more so than normal. This one has the wonderful ability to show us the radius that plants function in, which is really nice. And we're going to use that with the hopperhawk. I don't necessarily think we really need it right now, but it's useful. Now, next thing. Let's see if I remember this right. It should be 1 in each corner. Is it glass and then redstone? No. Is it like that? There we go. The hovering hourglass. Then we're going to convert one of our mana spreaders into a pulse mana spreader, which I'm still used to calling redstone mana spreaders. We're going to put, let's see, our mana is actually over there, which shouldn't be that big a deal. That's actually a hole right there that I filled in. How do we want to get power set up here? Well, for the time being, let's just plop that there. Plop that there. Come up here, and what was the magic formula? Mana pool for a diluted junky mana pool. That's a mana pool. I want a little one. Okay, so slabs. So 6. Is it 6 or is it 2? No, it's 6. I don't know if this is a regrowth thing or if this is a Botania thing, but it used to be you'd start with the little diluted pool first, and then you would go to the really good pool. And for the time being, let's just charge this thing. The transparency is kind of weird with some of these things. Now we have a mana pool, and it's gone. It's the little things that keep me amused. You go in there, peel you back up. Gimme. These things hold very little. Now we need some dirt. because we don't have glowstone yet, so we can't make a floating flower, which is usually my preference. Now, how do we want to do this? The storage stuff is actually over there, so maybe we'll put it... Oh, it really should be closer to center. Now we'll put it right here. It's not going to make that big a difference where it's at right now, but we'll see. Alright, now... Let's go take a peek here. Wand. Shift right click so it stays lit up when we walk away from it. It normally... What? You're supposed to stay lit. Do I have to have you in function mode? Oh, that's right. I don't want to change that. Pick up any items. Weird. You used to be able to right click or shift right click on them and they'd stay put. Yeah, I'm probably just missing the key combination, or I just did it wrong. Okay, now, so this thing, when this thing goes off, it will fire a pulse of redstone into that, which will cause it to shoot some mana from this pool into the drum, which should, in theory, harvest some of these plants. Those plants should then get sucked up by the hopper hawk, and that's a Mark 1. But it's pretty. Do we have any Mark 2s? We do. And it will get put into this chest by the hopper hawk. Mark 2. Alright, you hold a little bit more now. Now, it's not ideal because it will kind of splatter lag a little bit, I think, when it goes off. You were supposed to be in there. But let's take a look and see. So we've got mana. We need glass. I want to say sand. I think sand is a second. I don't remember. H, library. Baubles and accessories. Alphamancy. Apparatus. Nope, too easy. Stuff. Nope. Okay, it's got to be one of these things. Is it considered a miscellaneous? Huh. Oh well. Hovering hourglass. Simple, accurate, sand-based timer. Yeah. Okay, so sand, red sand, soul sand. That one should be new. I can never remember which one's which. Contains, does it say... Amount for each pulse depends on how much and what type of sand. Okay, sand is a second, red sand is 10, soul sand's a minute. Okay. Let's go with... let's just do 10 seconds to start with. So we right click to put the sand in there, take our wand out, we can see it's got a 10-second pulse. We can watch it slowly going down. And it should flip soon. That thing... Okay, the range is a little bit bigger than I remember it being. Then again, I've very rarely ever used this thing. Now, the real catch is did... Okay, so that range on that thing is larger than the range on the hopper hawk. That's going to be an issue. So how much we got in here? We got a decent amount of stuff in there. Just right click to take that out of there because we don't want it going off that often. I was thinking about making it go off like maybe once a minute. Right now the idea is not to gather just an absolute ton of resources, but to gather enough that we can kind of get a little patch going somewhere and just kind of have it feed resources in to keep some things going. Because like right now we're not really using this. We're not really using a lot of it, so the main thing I wanted was coal and the blaze essence. Everything else is just kind of extra. Although being able to control the radius of that little bugger might be useful. Because it looks like it came all the way out to here. That can't be right. These must have regrown. So we had some blaze. No, we had blaze right there. It got copper, though. Yeah. So it got some of this stuff. I can't remember what the range on that thing is. That seems like a heck of a lot longer than I remember it being. No, the heck with it. Let's just go back to the index. Drum. Exact purpose is the handheld triggered beat. Okay. Does not Store mana, hence, in order to trigger it. Yep. Easy enough. Okay, it doesn't tell us the range. Man, that thing's a lot farther than I remember it being, because in theory, the drum should be like right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yikes. If that's right. Because I don't think I had any copper over here, so the fact that it has 1 copper in it means it hit that thing. That's a ways out there. Ah, that's kind of nuts. Still, that's kind of cool. Alright, so I'm not really using any of this stuff. I just kind of had it planted for the heck of it. Pretty much just for giggles. So let's take this stuff down for the time being to avoid any unnecessary side effects. And, okay, did I get it all? I did not. You'll need to be broken as well. It's getting dark out. Anything that is scanned is going in the box. You are not identified. Alright. Now, let's see if we can get most of this stuff put away. We should have some of the elementals still. What do we got left? Copper, gold, okay, metals. Because metals do not have a home yet. Copper. Okay, there we go. Now, so that's you. We need to get a hopper attached to this thing, that way we can just toss them in and walk away. It's a lot easier. Oh, you were already identified. What are you? Oh, fire. Alright, put you away. You are not. That must be what I did. I switched some of them up. Alright. So that takes that stuff out. The experience I pulled because you can melt it, apparently, and get molten experience, which you can then put into these things to make this thing useful. So I wanted to have some of that stuff laying around. Oh, actually that reminds me, I didn't even bother to bring... Where the heck do you get that stuff from? I made a bunch of seeds. It didn't even dawn on me. I was so excited to get this thing done. Let's see. I got the air, the water. You saw those, obviously. I got gold, made the obsidian, and the experience seeds. So we got all of these going, that we can actually use them. I think they're all, if I remember correctly, I got them all up to 10, 10, 10, and then basically just stored them for the time being. The air will be useful when we get to the point where we need what's the word for it? Steam. When did that show up? I mean, I remember when we made it, but I don't remember when it... Huh. Cool. Gave us some slime. Don't really need it, but it gave it to us. It's green slime. We made the compacting drawer last time. Alright, I think that catches us up. We are going to have to go back through the quests again because I think we got some unlocks. You unidentified. I was using the shears. Basically grew up a couple of them to 10s, let it grow up underneath the sprinklers, then just pruned it within an inch of its life, and then spread the pruning, and then just kept shearing those until I had a whole bunch of seeds, because that was the easiest way to get a whole bunch of these. And oh, cool, we got some more compacting drawers. How much is in you? That's a lot of flint. Bone meal I don't think can be compacted. Let's just put these things away for the time being. Not worry about those. Okay, that stuff's all out of the way. So we got blaze and we got coal, which is kind of what we need, and it's getting dark again. The seeds. I must have propagated these. Let's grab some more here. Actually, let's take you. Put those there. Nope. There. And then when those grow, we'll shear them off and spread the seedlings here. So now if we come down here, let's up this to 2. Let's just do 30 seconds. You know, I've already forgot how long the red sand was for. I think I could have used red sand for that. Alright, so we've got blaze, which will give us our lamps, and we've got coal, which gives us the material to melt down for a coal coke. You can see I added some outputs here just so I can kind of get the material going. I did upgrade the oyster setup that we had going last time. I think like right after I ended the video, I went and the next day I added it in after I slept. Got all these going, and they're doing really well. I've AFK'd in here a little bit, so you can see we've got some ender pearls, which is awesome. Okay, good, those are going. Now we do have to take a peek here. We are going to need to get these going, which is going to slow things down a bit. We need auto, what is it called? It's only 2 pages, it's got to be here somewhere. Auto assembler, no, not that one. That one's good, but it's weird. Its inventories are kind of silly. Where's the other one? There it is. Just a crafting table and 2 stone gears. Easy enough. This one, hello hole. This one's a little easier to use in my opinion, so we're going to try this one out. And you don't need a whole ton of sticks. Should get us a few here. It's going to get us more wooden and stone, but that's good enough. What was I putting away? There it is. And then I think a crafting, yeah we do. And the stone gears. Okay. Off it goes. This chest needs to be bigger. Okay, so now you got this thing, which is kind of cool. It works pretty much like that one, like the auto assembler, except the functions a tad more sane, I guess I would call it. Going straight off the edge there. So this is right here. So in theory, should be right here. Okay. Alright. So now we'll need something to pull the materials out, maybe stage them in a larger chest up here. So they would come up to say here. And then we'll have them go out on that side. Do we have any normal dirt? We do. Just so we can get this into what it's supposed to be. You, need some more you. Just get this flattened out so it doesn't bug me. And then we'll see if we can get this thing going. Now, like I said, the reason I like these better, or at least I've used them more in the past, is that this inventory and this inventory are different. Whereas on that one, the input and the output inventories are the same, and we don't have emerald pipes yet. So we aren't able to filter the outputs, which means if you put an extraction pipe on there, it will suck both the materials and the product out. So you'll end up with, if we put our coal essence in there to get coal, we'd end up with an output occasionally full of coal, but more than likely full of coal essence. And it'd be a bit of a pain. So we don't really want that. Come on. So now we're going to need, these are Mark 1s. Should be good enough. We don't have, we got the upgrades, which we should probably do to this thing just so we've got it. Makes so I can't move it yet, but we'll get to that point. And then, what was the material to, it's the usage, reinforcement. I don't know what that one is. Maybe it makes it harder to break. There it is. Okay, so they're tier 1, so we're going to need some copper. And copper, iron, we don't want to use bronze. Copper, iron, gold. Let's do that. So copper, iron, gold, which I don't think we got a lot of the gold, but it'll get us close enough to it. 8. Get some more of these made just so we've got them. There we go. Now it was copper. Give me some of those. Iron. And gold. There we chest away. We used up all those, so we can just put the materials away and we should be good. And you, and you. Alright, so now... yeah, it should go right here, which means I need the dirt I put away. And dirt. Not really, but yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we got a Mark 1, so I made 2 Mark 2s. I have no idea why I made... oh well. Always need 2s. That's already a 2, now it's a 3, which gives it a decent amount more storage. Maybe we'll just put these here, they will eventually get used. What in the world was I looking at when I made that? Alright, so we got a 3. What's a 4? 4 is made from... that's weird. I thought I had one that was crazy big. Oh, maybe I only got 3s. Can 3s... what is this one? This one's a 3. Oh, duh. Yeah, that'd be why. It's not a double 3, it's just a 3. These things get a little weird. I really don't want to do this. Unless they've fixed it, these get really odd in the way they handle double-sided chests, but I guess we'll have to see how it works out. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now, we need some extraction pipes and some engines. Let's just grab a bunch of these. We need wooden. I swear I heard a skeleton somewhere. Alright, wooden pipes. Wooden pipes. Just saw them. Where'd they go? That's right there. Let's grab some gold, because they're faster. Iron, because you never know. Don't need any of those. Stone, no. Clay, there we go. And a void. Okay, so we are going to need one of these. I swear I can hear a skeleton clicking around somewhere. It's going to drive me nuts. And that. Okay, so extraction pipe, you'll go there. Then engine. Oop, nope. That would have been awkward. Oh, bits and pieces would have been flying everywhere. Glass. And how much gold do we have left? Not much. Should probably put the gold in there as well, but since it's not going to be auto smelted, that would be kind of dangerous. And I suppose I could store it up and use it later, but eh. Alright, so if we come up here and we put the levers away, we grab you can come over here. What I really want you to do is come up like this. I think maybe we'll move you for the time being. How do we want to do this? Oh, maybe that would be better. So the problem is here, we want to avoid overflow. So we got clay. Clay will always insert if it can. And let's break the torch again. Those things are going to hate me after a while because I keep breaking them. And okay. So it comes out of here, it goes up. If this is full, we want it to go somewhere that isn't all over the place. So in theory, we could have it loop around. That might work. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. So if we put another wooden pipe here to bring things out, we've got our iron pipe, which we could put right there. And then if we come over here and grab our wrench, more than likely I'll rip this thing apart once I actually build it later and get a chance to actually look at it. I haven't planned out the piping on this, which I normally do ahead of time. So say that doesn't work, it's going to come over here. Yeah, it's not going to work. We need some plugs. Is it? I can't remember if it's cobble around gravel or gravel around cobble. Oh, that one. And let's turn that many of you. This is what really kills my frame rate, I think. And let's cork you off so you don't go like that. So it'll attempt to put it in here. If it can't, it will come this way and go in here. Go away, plant. And it will come up here and this way. Hello, full inventory. Oh, so much junk. Where'd the pots go? There they are. Flowers, flowers. Okay. And materials I don't care about. Okay. Alright, so that comes up there, that goes that way. And then here. No. Clay transport pipe here. This thing will go here. And what we then want is to come down here, turn this on, and find out if it ejects all its materials into the void pipe. Which it might. Let's find out. Gonna come on or not? There comes something. It should go straight up into this container. It is gonna pump out slow since that's only a wooden one, but this will mean that until this inventory fills up, it's unable to actually launch anything down this tube, which we should be good with. Then it would come around here and it would hit this way, and if for some reason it can't go in there, we'll give it a little bit farther to go just for the heck of it. And let's not put that like that. Let's put it... Is there a sprinkler directly over this thing? How did I manage to do that? It's like talent. Oh well. 1, 2. Now, get up there. That's where you belong. There. Oopsie. Missed. Wait. And there. Yeah. It comes back the way it came from. Absolutely no reason to do that, but it looks kind of neat. Alright, let's put you... No. You'd think that would be an axe. It's made of wood, isn't it? You can go there. This is where having gates would be really helpful. What do we got in here so far? Nothing useful. You have coal? You do. Alright, so if we come in here, and the neat thing that I found about these is it seems like that unless the item is in here, it won't be able to actually accept it. So now we'll put it in there and it will just very slowly kind of crank away and it will do its thing. Now what we can do then, if we can take another one of these... Oh, actually no, let's not even bother with that. Let's just do this. Because the outputs can get a little weird if we rely on those. Hopper... We don't have any barrels. I'd really like to use a barrel for that. I guess maybe we could do it this way. And that, let's just make a couple of them. Okay, put you away. That thumpy is going to get annoying after a while. You. Let's just put them all in there. And then if we come down here, now the one thing I found with these drawers is I don't... Yeah, see, you can't place them like that. That's just... Oh, killjoyish. You can do it with a barrel. Ow. Somebody's slamming their door downstairs for some reason. There. Now, this will stay here because this is an input and this is an output. So, it is safe. Now, you though. These are going to start kind of coming up. So what we need to do now is make another one and put it right here for blaze rods, which should be easy enough. We just need some planks. Jeez, how much of this junk am I carrying? Okay, some planks. Do we have enough slabs? I don't think we have enough, so let's just take all this and close enough. There. And we'll put you away. I plan to make a lot of these because I tend to abuse them. Why did I put those in there? Alright, now let's get these built. those away. Do I have any more hoppers over here? You know, I think there might be some here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now what we need is, well, here, we will take our other drawer and we'll put it there. Hopper. What did I do with them? Did I make them or not? I put them away, didn't I? Yep. You were supposed to go in there. And, oh, that's the iron. I'm one too close. That's an axe. That's an axe. That's still an axe. Now we need an axe. Okay, so this goes here. Our drawer goes here. This goes back here. Put the dirt back in the ground where it belongs. Now, you click, 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 click. I do not need that many of you. So right click will place, and left click will take one away. So this will start making blaze rods. So that's good. And then to prevent anything from going wonky later, even though I don't think it will, we'll just lock them so that they stay put. Now the danger, I think, is going, why do I keep doing that, is going to be if for some reason something we do not want to get picked up gets picked up and sent through this thing. I mean, I suppose we could key this to only pick up the items we want it to. That might not be a bad idea. So maybe we'll do that real quick. We can flip that thing so instead of having a pick up everything, it only picks up certain things. Then we can just have it set up right now for the time being to only pick up coal essence and blaze essence. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, I can hear a skeleton somewhere. I don't know if I left a hole in the floor somewhere and he spawned or what. Let's get this to daylight. Warding and coding is using high CPU usage. Why in the world would it be using high CPU usage? Consider turning down your settings. I barely even adjusted them already. Hopefully this doesn't mess up things. Ooh, I hope things are looking okay right now. I didn't even realize that, so hopefully the video is not choppy. I changed a couple things to try and get the OBS software set up for streaming. That's one of the things I've been wanting to do a little bit of lately. I've just never actually done it. And I made some changes that would bring it more in line with that. They shouldn't have affected my recording, but I may have... Oopsie, what am I doing? May have messed up one of my settings. Now I'm distracted thinking about that. Picture frames. So get in there where you belong. Because every now and then if I look over there I can see a red warning that says high encoding CPU usage, consider turning down settings. Oh, that can't be good. Oh well, let's take one of these. Get it done. If it's already twitching, there's not really much I can do about it right now. So I'll put these here. Now if these come off, we're pretty much messed up, but not too bad. So we'll put one of you in there. And one of you in here. Grab our wand. Okay, so pick up any items. Pick up only items in frames. That's what we want. So now in theory, if we toss those... Okay, good. The reason I'm kind of leery to use that is I'm hoping they fixed it, is those frames would just every now and then disappear. They just randomly vanish. I don't know what it was, but they would just disappear on me, and that causes no end of trouble when you're kind of relying on them. So we've got this stuff we don't need in here. Inventory's full. Metal. Wait, what? Element. Fire experience. We got 2 3s and a 5 somewhere, so coal is not as important to me as the blaze rods right now. So the blaze rods will get the obsidian or whatever that is. What is that one? Storage upgrade? Yeah, it's the obsidian upgrade. You'll get that one and it. Stop it. I can also see the mana pulses, which is kind of cool. Let's see if it'll do it again. Do it. Come on. It's only 30 seconds. As soon as I look away, it's going to happen. It's just how it works. I want to kind of see it again. That one, I think that pulse is red, unlike the others being green. As soon as I walk, there it is. Kind of see it right there. That's cool. It is red. And we're going to put our pipes away so we can clear up our inventory. Those in there, that in there. That is now full. I'm going to toss this up here. Copper can go in there. Okay. Now. Oh, let's find out if this works. Switch. Oh. Oh well. You can get trashed aluminum. Nobody cares about you. You are aluminum, right? Yeah. So those will get harvested, put down there underground. They'll get brought up here into this. Which is not configured correctly. Click. There. Now, those are the inputs. That's the output. That's now correct. Those will loop back around and go into where they belong. Very slowly. I used all gold pipes down there to get things a little bit of a boost when it came out, but didn't have any chance to use it here. So it will bring... get in there so you can go a little faster. I want to make sure the other one inputs too. There's some of our coal. Slow as slow can be. Come on. And turn. Okay. Good. Now that one's in there. So we'll do that. Now the only thing I can see being a problem, that is actually going to be a problem. The input is definitely faster right now, which I suppose not really that big of an issue because we're going to turn this thing down. Where is it? There it is. Let's turn it down to a minute pulse. That will help. Now we can't double the sand up, so you got one type in there at a time period. So it's not like you can split it up to 1 minute and 30 seconds using red or using soul sand and normal sand. So we can either have a minute or 2 minutes, or we can put a whole ton of normal sand in there and get kind of close to it. This should slow it down enough that this will hopefully be able to catch up. And let's actually take a peek here. How many coal seeds? Yeah, we got way too many coal seeds. We're not even going to bother propagating them. We'll just plant them. So now, as long as I stay online and this stays loaded, this should continue to function. Now, I definitely don't like the fact that it's running a little on the slow side. So yeah, you're full. No. Yes. You need to be in here. I'll take one more of you. One more of you. Some of you. Let's do... yeah, let's do this here real quick. This goes here. Oh, we're going to need more. More bits and pieces. The problem, that's why I always carry so many extra pipes when I'm working with them. Because you never know exactly what you're going to need until you try to place something and you don't have enough to place it. So this goes here. That'll be a problem. See, need another one. I don't want to grab a whole stack of them right now because I know what'll happen. So I'll grab the whole stack and then I'll just, my inventory will fill up again. So, gotta fix that. That goes here. Cork that so it doesn't flow in there. That wraps around. Okay. And you go here. Lever. Click. This should help speed it up a little bit. And I'm not really all that concerned. If this fills up, it'll just get voided. It'll go right into our trash can here and not really a loss. I mean, it just keeps growing. It's a renewable resource, so I'm not worried about wasting it right now. And these are going to zip along a little faster because they got a gold boost in them. And this is definitely going to go... this one's going to fill up faster right now. Let's see. Let's just help it along a little bit. That stuff should get trashed. Let's take a look here. We should see the aluminum. There it goes, up into the trash can. Good. I want to make sure that was working, because having an overflow mechanism on these things is kind of a needed thing. There. Now this will start producing coal. We've already got 96. This is producing blaze rods, which we already have 60 of. Now what we could do is take another one of these things, maybe put it, I don't know, down a little more if we want to keep using hoppers, or just actually put another one of them right here and have it set up to take the blaze rods and convert them into blaze lamps, which, now that I say it, might not be a bad idea. Let's walk around you. Ooh, yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's going to use it up really fast. Running at a minute each. The Hopper Hawk is taking power from that thing for some, well, not for some reason. I know why it's doing it, but I don't know if I can break the Hopper Hawk's connection to this thing, because we don't really need it, and I'd much rather it wasn't connected to that mana pool, but I don't remember how to stop it from doing that. I mean, I suppose I could slow the Hopper Hawk down a bit, but that's not going to help us running at a minute. We're also using power. Do we have... How are we set up here? Goes that way. That. Slide it over there, maybe. What's it cost to make a phantom lens? Efficiency, bounce, gravity, bore. Yeah. Oh. Hey, you can do that. Well, that's not difficult. Phantom lens might work. I came over here for a reason. Oh, you. Because we got bunches of you now. So we're going to come over here. We're going to toss you in the hole. And now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Okay, just a piece of glass and 4 mana steel. Easy enough. We got the materials. So first thing we do is make no. What are those planks? Framed living wood pattern. Ugh. Alright, so yeah, that's what you're supposed to be. Alright, how do we make framed living wood? 4 of them, okay. And that one, okay, easy enough. Oh wait, no. Easy enough if you actually pay attention to the recipe. If you don't, not that easy. Let's just grab a whole stack. So we need one of the... Was it planks, wasn't it? Yeah. And then I'm guessing this is probably planks as well. Yep. Alright. So, patterned, framed. Ugh. Extra stuff I'm not going to use in a while. Take up my inventory. Framed. I need one of you. Put you in there. Okay. There we go. Now let's make our lens. Take our platform. Gimme. Get that. Got another spreader. Okay. 6. We have some slabs in here still. We do. I don't want to use full-on mana pools for this because they hold way too much. I don't know if I actually need this many of these little things right now, but I know I can eventually use them, so I'm not really that worried. Okay. Pop. Pop goes the thingy. There goes that. There. A minute is a long time to wait. Okay, so how does this work? I think what we should probably do is tick the entire system off here. This, I have my wand. Flip you so you're outputting mana to my tablet, assuming I can get the tablet in there. Ugh, missed-ish. Okay, so this will be the input pool. So it takes from here, goes into here. In theory, I think the phantom lens will allow it to pass through the drum and catch back here. So then we can put another one here, and it will loop over to here. This seems a little excessive, but hopefully it will work. Right-click the lens onto the thingy, and we need to put mana in the mana pool. Okay, give me back. Alright, so that can go there. That's going to take a minute. I don't want to wait that long. Too long to wait. It's a redstone spreader. All it needs is a redstone signal. And perfect. Went there, went through, came back around. I think we are going to lose a little bit because it is passing through a block. So it will slowly degrade and we'll lose a little bit of power each time it passes through. But not that big a deal. And we can actually kind of go around it a little bit. What we could do, let's put one of these down there for the time being. And where should we put you? Oh, we have to be careful. If this one fills up, the whole system will jam up. Still looks neat. I mean, the likelihood of that happening, I guess in theory I should make this a full mana pool because it will never fill up. At least not with what we're doing to it. Let's do that real quick. Q. Give me. Let's switch you. And I don't think no, I've only got diluteds in there. Not a big deal. 5. See, I think this is the type of stuff that I'd always thought would go well on like a stream, because this type of flow works very well for my head. So this loop around. How do we want to do this? You know, I suppose if I did. Oh yeah, there's a hole there. Put that there. Yeah, actually, I forgot to mention I covered this stuff up too and flattened our ceiling. But I'm sure you noticed. And there. Now, what spreader? You're linked to that one. Good. So what this will actually do is I can put some power in there and I can let it burn. I don't know what happens to those things when they fill up. I think they just kind of hold their power and I think they continue burning. I don't. Well, actually, no. I'm guessing the time limit will expire, but it'll be full. So it'll feed power into this thing. It will fill it up. Or at least put a decent amount. Yeah, see, full. And this will fill up. So a piece of coal coke was technically a waste on that thing. But it's not that big a deal. And then we've got a full mana pool here, which I do not want to fill up with my tablet. We'll fill that one up. Slurp. Gimme. Okay. That'll prime that. So this will fill around. I think this is like, I don't think it's even a quarter. I think it's like 20%, 25%. No, that'd be a quarter. Duh. Oh, it's like 100,000 of a million. So 10%, I think is what this is of this, unless the numbers have changed. So this will keep this one full for the time being. It'll have a little bit of a buffer in it. So that's full again. This thing has a decent amount of power in it with this feeding a little bit. So if I come down here and every once in a while and toss something flammable into that thing, eventually this system will have more than enough power in it to maintain itself for a while. Pre-passive flower change, I would just slap a couple day blooms near that thing and we'd be good to go. It doesn't work quite that way anymore. Now if we had a slime chunk around here, that would be really awesome. We can get a Narslimus going, it would be just plain set. But, can't have everything. Plus, we don't have the materials to create the little, is it slime in a jar, slime in a bottle? Slime in a bottle. Yeah, Elementium. Can't make that stuff yet. Yeah, definitely, there's no way, yeah, that's what I thought. We need the elf portal for that. Definitely can't make that yet. So now, in theory, what can we do? We can look in here. I made 2 of them and used 2 of them. So we need more. We need 2 of these. Make ourselves a trapdoor. And let's do that. And we'll put... let's put the ladder right here. I like to have the trapdoors opening away from the ladders. So like... Oh, seriously? Huh. That's new. Or I suppose maybe I never tried it before. So, probably not new. Probably just something I never noticed. 1. Wait, what? No. 1, 2. Okay. Cobblestone. Dirt. I really wanted it right here. Oh well, we'll put it right there. And put the ladders in. There. Sealed off. Empty. Up to... yeah, let's come over here. Grab one of you. Prepare to explode, little bear, or little drawer. Splat. There we go. And that. There, that's better. Now it'll give us blocks of coal. Oh, I forgot about that. Compacting drawer. Let's put you in there. Put you in there. Blaze rods can be compacted, I think. Let's find out. 213? Yeah, it's not that many. Will it? Will it? Will it? Will it? Yes. Perfect. I forgot about that. There. This will hold. It'll just automatically convert them for us. We don't have to worry about anything like that. And we can come over here and grab all those. And we'll just put them in here. There. We can do the same with the coal, but we don't really have that much. Perfect. I really wish you could have these things facing upwards. We'll have to get a drawer controller online eventually, because then we could just have the drawer controller or have a slave controller somewhere over here and have them feed directly into it, and then we could just have it up here. But this all needs to get moved still, and someday that might actually happen. So, but for now, we got our automatic farm online. I'm trying to think if we need anything else into it right now. I wouldn't mind getting some of the some fire stored up. Maybe we should toss a single drawer on there full of fire. If we do that, we can have some of it. We don't have to, like I said, we don't have to worry about the overflow right now because we've got the void pipe. So there's really no reason not to stock this up, because eventually we are going to need a lot of it, and I don't keep the dolly on me right now. So we'll come over here and we'll just plop it down right there for the time being. And then all we have to do is plant some fire and we're good to go. I do need to remember to go down there and check on that thing every once in a while to see how the words level of the mana in the pool is going. I mean, on the plus side, at least if the mana runs out, the hopper hawk will still function. So if anything gets picked up, it will still work. It just won't be able to pulse anymore, so it won't actually be able to harvest, which means the whole system should in theory just kind of stop, which is significantly better than the whole thing collapsing in on itself and spewing materials everywhere, which if that happens, it sucks. But there, I think that's good. And we're still doing good on pearls. That's good. How are we doing for sand? I had chests up here full of sand, but every time you opened a chest, it caused that water source to flicker and change, which would cause those oysters to pop, which is why all those are facing one way and these two here are facing the other way, because I started opening and loading the chests and I got to right here before I realized all the oysters were gone. So I had to fix it, but it seems to be working. And then you can see I got some lava going in here to keep this thing fed, which we don't need that anymore. There we go. There. So yeah, I think that's a good end point for this episode. We got our little slight auto farm going. That's going to get kind of irritating after a while, but I'll let this run for a while. That should build it up all nice and good. And then to stop this thing, unfortunately, there's no, you can't just give this thing a, you can't just like put a redstone signal into it and turn it off. You got to either take the sand out of it or shoot it with a redstone pulse to turn it off. So it's a bit of a pain. It's kind of a toggle on, toggle off thing, but it still works. And this thing is still doing okay. In theory, I probably should have attached it to that one. Maybe I should do that real quick. But yeah, so for now we got our farm going and we should be good. If you like the episode, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button. You will see more videos. If you happen to know someone who might like watching the watching me set up a little bit of an auto farm here, at least early game kind of setup, send them a link. Maybe they'll like the video. Maybe they'll subscribe, and who knows. You never really know what's going to happen. People do strange things sometimes. Who knows? They'll like the video, hopefully. You can be happy because you shared something with someone that, like I said, hopefully they liked. I can be happy because channel support is awesome and always appreciated, and these are blaze seeds, not fire seeds. Oh well. Again, thank you for watching.